News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and now 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
Crash victim identified. Good morning, everyone. It's Montana Morning. It's Tuesday, March 24th, 2015. Right now, the sky is partly cloudy. It's 32 degrees in Missoula. Expecting a little bit of rain and snow to be coming on Missoula the next day or so. We'll get the weather forecast here in a moment. Our newscast is sponsored by Dr. Troy Doxey and the friendly team at Chiropractic Works, where they're dedicated to chiropractic solutions to target your unique needs. Call 728-0222. This morning's top story, the Missoula County Sheriff's Office has identified the victim in Sunday evening's fatal head-on collision between a motorcycle and a pickup truck on Highway 93 North. Here's Under Sheriff Jason Johnson.
Because we have been able to notify family of this young man, we're now able to release his name. His name is Raymond Gene Cook out of Missoula, and he was 30 years of age. He was the one that passed away as a result of the head-on collision that occurred on Highway 93 North near the Grey Wolf Casino.
Johnson says the investigation into the crash itself as to whether alcohol or excessive speed may have been factors is being conducted by the Highway Patrol.
The investigation, because the crash is conducted by the Montana Highway Patrol, our office's role in this incident is the coroner's part of it, and our job is to determine the manner and cause of death. And so, of course, in this incident, it was an accidental death caused by blunt force trauma.
The driver of the pickup truck was treated for minor injuries. Highway 93 was blocked for about 3 hours on Sunday evening. A 31-year-old man who walked away from a pre-release center at Billings a week ago has been arrested now on suspicion of shooting a woman and leading authorities on a car chase. Yellowstone County Undersheriff Kevin Evans told the Billings Gazette Monday that John Sidlowski was being held on suspicion of assault with a weapon. The sheriff's office did not release an update on the victim's condition. Last Friday, Missoula County Public Schools Superintendent Alex Apostle announced he was leaving for a similar position in Shelton, Washington. Yesterday, Chairman of the Missoula School Board, Joseph Knapp, said the process to replace Dr. Apostle is already underway.
As of right now, it's pretty straightforward how the process will go, which is that in April, at our April 14th regular board meeting, we will have a major agenda item of exactly this. What's the succession plan?
Knapp addressed the issue of the upcoming bond issue request and that Apostle's importance in the issue has been somewhat reduced.
This bond issue has been in play now for 2.5 years. All of the outline of how we're going to proceed has pretty much been set to the point where we've pretty much completed, and we're very close. In fact, this week we should be able to settle upon, as close as possible, a financial number as to what the bond will be.
Knapp said the legislature is also playing a part in the bond issue by possibly increasing the bonding limit the district can ask the voters to approve.
The legislature may adjust our bonding capacity upward between now and the end of the legislative session. That may impact slightly some of the bonding issues, in particular in the elementary bond number.
MCPS officials will begin the process of replacing Apostle by either looking within the existing district leadership or going outside, as they did when Apostle was hired 7 years ago. A 52-year-old woman was struck and killed over the weekend while trying to cross the street in Great Falls. Police say the woman and another person were crossing the street at an intersection without a marked crosswalk at about 9:30 Saturday night when the woman was struck. Police say the driver stayed at the scene and was cooperative. No charges have yet been filed. Well, the Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare, celebrated its 5th birthday yesterday, and politicians were out in force. Freshman Senator Steve Daines of Montana used fly fishing to describe his feelings.
Growing up in Montana, I was fly fishing before Brad Pitt made it cool in that famous movie, A River Runs Through It. You know, when you're fly fishing, sometimes your line gets tangled up, and it takes time, and you can untangle it and cast again. It gets so tangled up that the best option is to cut the line and start over. It is time to cut the line, repeal Obamacare, and tie on a new fly and replace it with a solution that is led by the states and putting the patient in the center of the healthcare equation.
Daines, like many other conservatives, believes that Obamacare should be repealed altogether. The country of France is rushing to distribute a medal designed by Napoleon to Montana veterans who fought in World War II. Laurence Marcanian of Montana's Honorary Consul of France says she's been working to distribute the medal of the Legion of Honor for 3 years now, but she says time is running out.
As of today, I'm still finding new World War II vets every so often But I would say that also we have some veterans who applied for whom I filed the paperwork, and in between they passed away, unfortunately. And the Medal of Legion of Honor is not an award that can be presented after their death.
Marc-Arain has only been able to reach about a quarter of the veterans on her list in Montana so far, but each medal holds a special significance.
For me, I'm very connected to that. It is real. Even my mom has terrible memories about the war. She was separated from her mom in 1939 when she was 7, and she never saw her mom again. So to know that these gentlemen that are in front of me, to whom I present the medal, are part of the liberation of France, every time I present one medal to one veteran, it is special.
Over the weekend, Marc-Arain presented a Legion of Honor medal to 99-year-old Lincoln County veteran Joseph Patrick Hume, who volunteered to fly 41 bombing missions during the war and was shot down 3 times. Marc-Arain says it's because of soldiers like Hume that France is still speaking French. And staying with the French motif, a national school ranking organization, Niche Incorporated, has selected Frenchtown Elementary as the best elementary school in the state. KGVO News informed Frenchtown Elementary School Principal Aaron Griffin of the honor Friday.
I'm really honored and surprised. I guess I'm not surprised because we do have a great school. We are great with kids. Our parents are great. Our community is great and supports the school.
Griffin said because the 3 schools, elementary, middle, and high schools, are literally connected, each successive level provides inspiration and assistance to the others.
That is correct. We have a saying kind of when we all get together that we are Frenchtown all together, and we strive for excellence in academics and everything that we do.
The Niche.com report indicates that Frenchtown Elementary boasts exceptional scores in both math and reading. Finally, a Glacier National Park ranger shot and killed a mountain lion that attacked a dog in an employee housing area near West Glacier. Park officials say the park employee returned to her residence at 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and her dogs unexpectedly raced out of a car. One of the dogs began fighting with a mountain lion. The animals were separated briefly using a shovel, but they ended up tumbling over an embankment near the Flathead River. A park ranger shot the mountain lion and rescued the dog. News Talk time now is 6:10.
News Talk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Mostly cloudy to cloudy skies today with scattered showers. Highs will top out in the upper 40s to right around 50. Tonight, areas of rain early, then becoming mostly cloudy with their lows right around freezing. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for KECI 13.